Hey readers and writers, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah and today we're going to talk about Shadow and Bone. I've never read anything Leigh Bardugo before 2 weeks ago. When I was talking about books with somebody and they asked if I had read anything by her, I said no. And then I go home, open up YouTube, and there's a trailer for Shadow and Bone. So I was like, okay, perfect. I'll read Shadow and Bone and then I'm gonna marathon the TV show. So I watched the trailer and thought, this looks incredibly predictable, but that's okay. I'm somebody who loves Hallmark movies. I'm into this kind of thing. And I actually thought the books would give me like a little bit more because that's usually how it goes, right? No. I had to really try and keep in mind that this book came out in 2012. But also at the same time, in 2012 was light, good, darkness, bad. Like super edgy. If you haven't read Shadow and Bone, this is the story. Basically, we follow a girl, Aline, who is super plain and boring and then learns that she has some crazy ability that will help her save the world. She jets off with the obvious baddie, leaving her male best friend, so there's gonna be a love story there, behind to make dumb decisions and be completely taken advantage of. This book was fine. It wasn't horrible, it wasn't great. I kept waiting for something to kind of subvert my expectation, like, okay, the guy who's called the Darkling can't be bad. He can't be the baddie. Like, that's too obvious, right? Okay, there's a love triangle here, but there's gonna be something else. Like, it can't be just... Oh, it is. Okay, she can't be this dumb. She can't keep making the same bad decisions over and over again. She's going to. Okay. I will say that the world itself, I did really enjoy. Basically, they're in this country, I think it's Ravka, and it's divided by the Shadowfold, which is kind of like a barrier through the middle of their country. And it's super dangerous to cross. People keep crossing it so that they can trade, but a lot of people die. And the whole story is kind of about how to take it down. That was cool. The whole thing with Grishas, like certain people who have certain abilities, I really liked that. Like the magic system was pretty cool. And I actually feel like I liked it more when I read Six of Crows, reading vlog to come on that. But in this one, like, it was passable, it was fine. There were parts that were pretty cool. I also think that there were some side characters that I really liked. I can't remember the name of her friend, but I liked the friend. Aline was like quite judgy and just generally stupid, but she picked cool friends, so I liked that character. And the mentor character I also quite liked, although it was super tropey. I listened to this as an audiobook and the narrator was solid. I'm usually pretty picky with narrators. I was super picky when I was choosing my own for my books, and the one for this book was good. There is a top shelf golden review, 1-star review by Miranda Reads on Goodreads. I'm gonna link her video to it in the description. I highly recommend you go read it or watch her video. It's hilarious. I'm gonna give you the clip notes of that because literally everything she says is exactly true. How to write a hit YA novel 101. Step 1, make your main character ugly. And she goes on to say that, like, not too ugly that Hollywood can't cast a pretty person to play her. Step number 2, make her humble. This is something that, like, Aline, I guess, like, she was humble, but it was just in such a petulant, annoying kind of way. Number 3, the love triangle. It was just so, I really wanted to be subverted in some way there, and that just never happened. Number 4, good versus evil. There's a bit here that I'm gonna read because it's so funny. Now remember, your audience is around 12 to 17, so it's best to make the plot fresh, engaging, and exciting. I'd recommend generic good versus generic evil. And to add a pinch of spice, let's make the good white and everyone evil black. And to make it spicier and less racist, let's go with light versus shadows. Fabulous. Much more PC, which is like exactly what happened here. She goes on to make fun of some of the weapons, I guess, that Aline gets. Number 5, vaguely inspirational sentences. Ah, man. Maybe if I was 17. This is something else that I'm starting to realize about myself because I'll be posting a review for The Cruel Prince, one for Six of Crows, and there was another YA book that I read that, like, maybe I just don't like YA fantasy. At the end of the day, if you want a Hallmark movie in fantasy book form, this is the one for you. It's super formulaic, fun, easy, doesn't really make you think. It's popcorn. And sometimes popcorn is great. I actually often really like popcorn. But at the end of the day, it's still popcorn. I give Shadow and Tropes 2 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section if you've read it, what you guys think, and how you think that this is going to or how it has translated into the show. I haven't watched the show yet because I was watching a video from Read with Cindy's channel, and she said that Six of Crows was part of this world, and I didn't know that before. So I started reading Six of Crows, as I said, reading vlog to come on that. And then I watched the trailer again and saw kind of how they were weaving those two stories together. I think the show's gonna end up being better than the books. Am I right?